Alright, welcome to this week's vlog. Alright, so I just need to make an announcement that my copy of Fourth Wing I broke down has arrived. And I have pre-ordered the second one. Yes, go me. Right, so that being said, I've actually, canceled those plans as if I had a lot of plans today. And this is what I'm going to be reading, right? And yeah, so I'm just super excited. I did kind of start reading it before on my phone or right through the co-op, but I broke down because I really think I'm going to enjoy it, really like it. And that to what people are saying about it online, I think I really am going to enjoy it. So yes, so I'm going to get started reading it. And yeah, right. And I guess as another quick reminder is you all may be able to see, yes, my TBR, just like my backdrop has changed a little bit, and it's probably going to keep changing for a little bit until I find something I do like. I think these are kind of like the books I picked up, gonna read once and then throw away kind of a thing. I don't think I'm gonna keep many of them, right? And it's one of those things that if I stay and Where She Went, if I would have known that those books were so short, and I probably would have read them already, but at the same time, I'm just not too sure. But yeah, I don't know. So I'm really excited about that. And I do have a pile of books behind the shelf there, which, are just gonna stay there for a little bit longer. Yeah. But yeah, this is this is what I'm reading now that it's arrived. Yes. Alright, so I'm so super excited about it. Love having the physical book. I think I will really enjoy it. So I'm just going to get started and get going at it, I think. Alright. Bye. Alright. Good morning. Today's reading Dippit is that habitual reading makes you kinder. The studies have shown that adults who regularly read fiction are more likely to engage in charity and volunteer work. Perhaps it's time to replace the slogan, "Make love not war," with "Fiction, not media," or though media is more often fiction, so it could get a bit confusing. And well, anyways, so I did read a chapter or two of Fourth Wing and a little bit more of Cinder, but honestly, yesterday I started to feel really, I don't know, my tummy wasn't doing so well, so I didn't end up getting a lot of reading done yesterday just because I really wasn't feeling very well. But as you can see, I have updated kind of my back display here with new and different books. That these are the kind of books that some of them I do have plans to read all of them. I think that for the most part I plan to read once and then donate, right? But some of them I do plan to read and then to keep. Like Flowers in the Attic, I plan to read and keep, right? The Secret Life of Bees, I'm not sure with that one. I want to read it and then go from there. For Do Aaron Sleep, of Electric Sheep, and Phantom of the Opera, I assume that I'm going to read those and keep them, but I'm not sure about the other ones. Then as you can see from this stack right here, that I got my one winter book and my 3 kind of books I plan to read in November, like the Alice Network, the Riviera House, and the Secret Orphan. But I'm not too sure about any of the others. The summer books I've just kind of stacked up behind these. I think I'm going to unhaul those, but anyways, regardless of what I do, I am going to let you know, right, where if I unhaul books, where they're going, right? Or not where they're going, but what books I'm unhauling, right? So yeah, I think for right now, I don't know, sometimes just having fun playing with books, playing with your shelves is a lot better than reading. It's all you have time or the focus and attention to be able to do. But yes, so today when I go to work, I think just the nicest couple, like the book I borrowed from the library. I think I'm going to bring that with me to work so I can kind of read it on my lunch break because it's smaller and thinner. But yeah, right, I think that is it for this morning's update. Woohoo! Alright, thumbs up. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a great day and no rain. Alright, bye. Alright, so today's reading Dippit is that the most famous book thief is Stephen Bloomberg. In his entire criminal career, he stole 23,000 rare books from 268 libraries. The total value of the stolen is estimated to be over 20 million. And yeah, so by the end, people who steal books are called bibliokleptomenes. Which I think is like kind of funny, you know, something you have to learn something new every day, right? And so today, or last night, I ended up reading a little bit more of Cinder, and oh my gosh, it's just getting good. Really liking it. And yeah, so like I will soon hopefully have that read in the next couple days, right? Well, I say that, but it'll probably be like next weekend, you know how things go, right? And yeah, so yeah, sorry about the construction, we have to get all the buildings done, road work done before, the winter is done, and then, or winter comes, and then we have to do it all over again. You know how it goes here. Right, so I don't know what else to add. I really wasn't able to read much yesterday. I was distracted by the television, right, and that's what I'm finding that I found like last night too. Even though I did read, I could have read more if I just turned off the TV. And yeah, and I woke up with a headache today, so hopefully it'll go away in a couple hours. Probably won't. But, it's a busy day. I got things to do, so I can't let, a little headache hold me back. Gotta live. Gotta survive. Right? But, yeah. I mean, hopefully I will get the ability to read. So, yeah. I don't know. Hopefully everybody's having, like, a great day, and everybody can have, like, that doesn't rain. And, yeah. Thumbs up. Alright, bye! Alright, well, today's reading Dippit is that fast reading helps protect your eyes, right? And that the skill helps preserve vision and doubles your recall speed. Well, I think that's kind of funny. I don't know how that would exactly work, right? But, and I've also heard that when you read that your eyes move in different directions, which I think is super neat. Alright, so I have read a little bit more of Cinder, and oh my gosh, it was so cool, right? Because it's like a futuristic society where she's cyborg, there's this virus going around, and well, and so she is somewhat immune to this disease that's going on. Isn't that so fun? Right? So, I can't wait to read a little bit more tonight when I come home, just to see what's going on and what's happening, right? And I'll think that, yeah. Alright, sorry, I'm being a little bit distracted because of all the construction going on. It's super annoying. I am sorry that you guys have to hear it too, but we all have to go through it now, right? Oh, man. You know what? I say it now, like I don't really like it, but, when it's done and the monstrosity of the building's finished, right, like, it's just going to be much more noisy. Like, instead of being noisy with construction, it'll be noisy with people. Noisy with traffic. I don't know. I'm just going to be happy when the road is now fully operational again. Right, and all the lanes are going, right? But, I just can't get over, like, how, Cinder is, like, a cyborg, and that's really cool. And I really like it. And so I guess, like, at work, I am reading Just the Nicest Couple, right? One of the books that I picked up from the library. So I've been kind of like slowly going through that book, so hopefully I will finish that by the time, or I guess like by the end of the week, or the work week, you know, because I'm reading on my lunch. I'm not, actually, I'm probably going to finish it next week while I'm on lunch, but that's neither here nor there. Alright, but anyways, ta-da! This is life. This is what it is. This is just trying to inch my way through books 1 inch at a time. Alright? That's it for today. Alright, bye! Alright, so today's reading Dippit is that geniuses can read very fast. The average speed of an ordinary man is 230 words per minute, which is just about 2 pages, right? But Napoleon, for example, could read at a rate of 2,000 words per minute, or Balzac could finish a small novel in just half an hour. Well, that is some brand new information I didn't even know. Alright, so I did get halfway through Just the Nicest Couple when I was at work yesterday, or on my lunch I should say, right, which is quite nice. I was able to like, you know, quickly get it in. I'm finding that because I only have like an hour, I'm tending to read very fast, but I'm not like eating as fast because I'm not really focused on that, because, you know, want to get the book done, right? But I have it out for another like 2 weeks, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. But anyways, the reason why I didn't get to read any of Cinder last night when I was home, because, okay, so, you know, like I work at a few different locations at the library, and that they always have like kind of like crayons and pencil crayons out for people to color or to draw with, and sometimes I'm able to take like the little like nubbins of the crayons, so like that way I can mold them into actual crayons. So I had to shell a bunch of crayons last night, and as you can see, I do have like a solid bag of crayons right now. So, you know, that's what I was doing. So I'm shelling them now so I don't have to do that later. And I mean, later I'll have to separate them into their own little bags of colors when I go to melt them, but that's a later job, right? And it's one of those things that I don't really care if the wrapper doesn't come off how hard it is to come off, because I can always throw it out, because I got like an entire freezer bag of like crayons right now, and we'll probably have about 2 of them by the time I like melt crayons again, so I'll have more than enough. I mean, I melted crayons, I think it was like in March of this year, so I don't anticipate I'm going to be melting any more crayons until I don't know, at least for another year or two. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but, like, I mean, I have enough to do it right now if I so desired, but, you know, so basically the library's going to throw out these crayons anyways, so about once a month I have an alarm set that whenever I go there, I'm just going to, you know, take some, because it saves them from the trash, right, and I'm just recycling them into something better. And you can get it on my Etsy store or on my website. These like homemade crayons. I do like race cars, like tops that you can spin, rings. I have like 4 different types of rings that you can choose or not choose from, because I give you a little baggie, and some other crayons, or crayon-shaped crayons. They're all like multicolored and like really fun and exciting. And so like some of these crayons like are glitter crayons, so some of them will in fact be like glitter crayons, woohoo, right? The rings are really fun because you can actually like put them on your finger and color with them like as they're on your finger, right? So it's really fun. Alright, but yeah, I guess like I do plan on getting some more. I'm marking another location tonight, so I plan to get like more crayons from them, which should be lots of fun for me. Alright, but that's just kind of it, my reading update. Just, you know, not really much reading, but, you know, crafting. Done something to keep myself busy, you know? Alright, thumbs up. See ya later. Bye. Alright, so today's reading Dippit is that your eyes look in different directions when reading. Right? When reading, each eye looks at a different letter 50% of the time. Right? So the lines of sight can both intersect and diverge. Ooh. Alright, so last night, I was able to finish Just the Nicest Couple by Mary Kubrick. This is one of the books I picked up at the library last Saturday, and I finished it. Woo! Of course, it's a thriller, and I was surprised right up until the very end, right, that I did not think what was going to happen was going to happen. Well, I figured out what was going to happen. It was just the wrong person and for the wrong reasons, or different reasons, right? So, you know, that was cute, right? But I like what happened. You know what I mean? And I think it's like great and wonderful that, you know, things worked out the way that it did, right? And you'd think that, like, yes, they're just the nicest couple, but they're really not. I don't know. I'm really happy that I picked it up, really enjoyed it. So, yeah, I'm really glad that happened, right? So now, well, so here's the thing, is that Just the Nicest Couple is the book I've been reading, like, at work, because it's more slender to fit my work bag than Cinder is, and so I've been reading that at work, but because I was, like, by the time I got home yesterday, that I was, like, I was about 60 pages left, so I was like, well, I'll just finish the rest of the book today, or like last night while I'm home, because I'm just so close and I have to know what happens, right? So then now my workbook is Did I Say You Could Go by Melanie Gideon. Alright, and I just like love like the rain aspect, and it's a very textured cover as well, so that'll be cool. I like that. So I can't wait to start that. I'll probably read it on my lunch. And yeah, so we're just going to see how this one goes. It's bigger than Just the Nicest Couple slightly, which is fine, right? But I think that after I finish both these books, or this book, that this will be this will probably be, well, I shouldn't lie. There is one book that I'm hoping to get the next time after I finish this book, and I'll return them to hopefully to get one more book from the library. But after that, I think I'm mainly going to focus on the books you see in the foreground, you know, like my TBR, to get these books kind of finished being read and out of the way. I mean, yeah, support your local library, right? But, you know, gotta read the books in which I already have, or get rid of them, I guess, right? If I'm more interested in the books I can get at the library, then maybe I should just borrow some of these books from the library instead of holding them here. You know what I mean? Alright? If that makes sense. Cool. Alright, but anyways, well, especially I need to start reading Fourth Wing, because, you know, I have a digital copy and a physical copy, and it is as good that everybody's saying it is, or so far what I've read of it. Alright, so that's kind of it for right now. Hopefully everybody has a great and wonderful day. Yay. Alright, bye. Alright, hello and welcome back. And today's reading Dippit is that reading has a beneficial impact on your physical and mental health. It reduces stress by 60%, slows your heart beat, and relieves muscle tension. Ooh, very exciting. Alright, so yesterday's big news was that I finished Cinder, and I was able to pawn it off, so to speak, on a friend, and that today, or this week, I'm going to be reading Fourth Wing. So this is just kind of the week's wrap-up that I get this, finished 2 books, woohoo, right? And I got a new book, which was Fourth Wing, and now I'm gonna, spend the day, or a portion of the day, reading it. Yeah, so the point is why I say a portion, because I was talking with my friend about Costco last night, and she found all these good finds, and now I'm like, well, I need to go for toilet paper, and that's all I really need, maybe some paper towels, but now I'm like, let's just go and buy all these other things that I don't need with money that I don't have, right? So, I don't know if I'm actually going to go to Costco or not, but if I go around you know, like a lunchtime or something like that, I could maybe get some fries or something like that, get my lunch there, right? But honestly, I had like a loaded cheese fry last night for dinner and a poutine yesterday, so getting like another plate of fries is probably not, you know, prime or ideal for me to be doing. But you know, I just love french fries so much. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to go to Costco or not, because I really don't frankly need to. I'm just, you know, I don't even know how today's going to go, right? I guess if one thing leads to another and plans change for this morning, I'm going to do that. And I may, if I'm already out and about, right, then it's easier to go to Costco that way. But if I'm not, but I could also initiate going to Costco. I don't know. But, you know, first things first, I need to edit the vlog and, you know, other stuff like that. All right. Thank you for tuning in this week. We'll see y'all here at the same time next week. All right. Bye. All right. So today's reading Dippit is that the world's largest fine for an overdue library book is $345.14. The amount owed at 2 cents a day. It was the poetry book Days and Deeds was checked out of the Keone Public Library in April 55 by Emily Canola-Sims, it to be returned on April 19th. Having found the book at her mother's place 47 years later, Emily gave the book back with an overdue fine of $345. Well, you would actually think that the library would forgive the fine, or just like after so long that she would just end up having to buy the book because she hadn't returned it, or kind of a thing, or they just would have like written the book off or whatever. But yeah, it's kind of ridiculous to think about. But anyways, now that that is done, I didn't actually get any reading done. I was busy, but I mean, I did paint my nails, so that's something, right? And yeah, I mean, I just got too distracted with playing games on my phone that I couldn't do anything else, which I know it's bad. I need to get off my phone and doing something else, right? But I was watching some BookTubers, and it really makes me think that I need to read Dune, especially before part 2 comes out. And I should also, well, I kind of, like, you know, I have all, like, my TBR out here, but it's almost as if, like, I don't already plan to read the Percy Jackson series before the show comes out in December. You know what I mean? Right? Which means that I need to hurry up and finish the books in which I'm currently reading, like Cinder, Fourth Wing, and did I say you could go? Right? The one of my library books. But at the same time, I don't really have to read the library book, but kind of do because it's a thriller. I mean, I really don't have to do any reading at all, right? Like, let's be honest. But I do, because there's just so many benefits to reading that it is really worth it. Yeah. I'm just taking it in that there's no construction this morning, and it sounds so nice, so quiet. And there's hardly any traffic this morning, which is great. Anyways, but maybe I should take advantage of this quietness and start to read or something like that. You know, just really take in the sunlight, right? Because it's been overcast the last couple days, and, you know, make up some lost time, right? I do have, you know, a special guest coming this afternoon, so I know I won't be able to do any reading this afternoon or evening. So I should probably really end up reading right now. But anyways, that's for a story for a different time. Give it a thumbs up, right? And I'll let you know how my day goes at the next intake. Or, yeah, update, whatever. Alright, bye. Alright, so I'm about, I'm just over halfway of Cinder, and I'm really liking it. And it is very, very It's obviously meant for like YA. It's a very quick read, so I'm hopefully, and it's kind of divided into 4 different books. I've just started like the 3rd book or section in the book, so I'm hopefully going to get to section 4 by the end of today, which is a far reach, but still. But the plan is that I'm really hoping I'll be able to finish it tomorrow. Yay! And then when I do, now I don't have the second one in this series, so hopefully it won't land in too much of a cliffhanger, but I do want to definitely get the other books in this series. Now I have flagged like the last page in the book as well as where the 4th book like exists within it, because there is like a bunch of like extras at the end of the book, so I just wanted to make sure that you know, I was only reading to where I actually needed to, or just because the book is kind of very deceiving in its thickness and length. It's almost 400 pages, but because it's meant for a much younger audience than what I am, I think that's why I'm finding it a quicker read. But anyways, yeah, it is leaving me very interested to read the other one. So it is kind of like so this one's like about like a virus and how, because Cinder's like a cyborg, that she could be the answer to everything, but we're not too sure yet. But there is like a king and queen, and you know, of course there's like a prince, and there's like going to be a ball, and hopefully she goes. Well, I think because it's like a Cinderella retelling, she probably is, but still. I'm enjoying it so far. It's kind of like a 3 out of 5, maybe a 4 out of 5 star read for me, but I would suggest it. And when I'm done, I am actually gonna see if my friend wants to read it after, right? Because she also seems very interested in the Lunar Chronicles. So yeah, you know, you always want to pass books along when you can. And yeah, I guess that's all I really want to say about this book. Just wanted to give you guys an update on it. And yeah, so I don't know. Alright, yay! I have finished Cinder, right? The first book in the Lunar Chronicles. You see, I didn't think I'd be able to finish it today, but, right, my plans got pushed back for a couple hours. Woohoo! So because of that, I took advantage of my time, and I was able to finish Cinder. And I mean, I feel like I read it so quickly that I, like, probably missed part of the book, right? But I still really enjoyed it. I liked it. I thought it was really well done. And I think, like, the best part about it was just, like, but it was that, you know, of course, Cinder went to like the ball, and that it just like it turns out that the reason why like this virus didn't really affect her was because she's a lunar, not from Earth, and like she wasn't able to, like, she wasn't like the cure or anything, but there was just like a bit of like a twist, right? I don't want to give away like the ending, right? But like, you know, it's all like this like a dramatic scheme, and how like the people that like who you fear and how you don't like them right away, and how like you feel that it's like this a big elaborate scheme to hide people, and just how the under the brush, and how just people can hide, and you know, and how like, you know, you could have like, if you had the choice where you could just disappear and grab a whole new identity, like, would you do it? That is a moral dilemma, and it's something to consider, right? But I'm really happy that I picked it up, and I have messaged my friend now that I finished it. She is going to borrow it, which is like super cool, that I can like lend it out. I would read it again, and there is like a few chapters, snippets of like the next book in it, which is like Scarlet, which is of course, I want to say Scarlet. Here, let me take the book here. Yeah, Scarlet, which is Red Riding Hood, which I think is so super cool. Right? Yeah. Because a part of me, it was just, I was like, well, it was Scarlet, and, you know, there was like a wolf involved, and I was like, for some reason, I was like, no, like, it has to be Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and I was like, but no, like, you know, having a wolf would mean it's, you know, Red Riding Hood, so, you know, you just needed to double check, right? It's a really quick read. I really enjoyed it. I don't know when I'll get to the second one to actually read Scarlet. I did read, kind of like perused the first couple chapters, but I don't know. Because like right now I'm going to focus on Fourth Wing, and maybe well, I gotta finish Fourth Wing this weekend, or this week, so that way I can read Do Androids Sleep of Electric Sheep over the Thanksgiving weekend, which is next weekend, you know, priorities. Am I right? But that's just kind of it, right? I really excited about it, and I got done at just in time where I can now watch a little bit of TV before my plans get going for the day, which is super fantastic. But yeah, right? 4 to 5 stars from me. I like it. And like part of that is that I also like Cinderella, so yay. All right, bye.